Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to install Python in Windows 10 operating system, then setting up the environment variables for Python, and finally, we will also see how to install OpenCV for Python. So let's start. First, in order to install Python, we need to download the executable file from the Python website. So the website is www.python.org/downloads. Here, you can get the latest version of Python for various operating systems. For Windows, we have the download latest version for 3.7.4. Once I click on this button, the executable file will be downloaded into my system. So I have already downloaded the executable file into my system. Once you have downloaded the .exe file, you can double click on it to install Python in your system. So here you can see the path where the Python will be installed. You can click on install now. The setup will take a couple of minutes to install Python in your system. So let's wait. So once Python is installed successfully, you will see the message setup was successful. Now we can close the window. We can go to start and drop down the applications and see there is a Python 3.7 created. If I expand it, I can see the different components: the idle, the shell script, and the manual documents. I can use the idle for writing the Python programming language. So before we start writing a program in Python in this idle, let's open command prompt. As I told, the Python is installed in my system in this path, which we saw during the installation process. So let me go to this particular path in the command prompt and execute the command Python. So you can see Python 3.7.4 is installed in our system. And next step is to add the path environmental variables in our system variables. Let's go to this PC, right click, properties, advanced system settings. In that environmental variables, here in the system variables section, we have path. Click on edit and add the below two paths into this section, which I have already added. So if you want, I can show you how to add it. So in the path system variables, click on edit, go to new and add the path where your Python is installed in your system. Then the second path will be the path of the scripts in that folder where we have our and other executable files. Once you add the path, click OK. This is when you see the Python version on executing the Python command. In case if you have not added the environmental variables and if you try to execute the Python command, it will say Python is not recognized as an internal or external command. So this is about setting up the environmental variables. Final thing is to install OpenCV for Python. So the pip is in the path scripts. Here I can execute the command install OpenCV-Python. It will collect the necessary packages, libraries required for OpenCV and install it into your Python. So it might take a couple of minutes to complete the installation. Let's wait. Now you can see the message that the OpenCV has been installed successfully. Now it also gives a warning saying the pip is not in the updated version. So in case if you want to update the pip to your latest version, you can run this command. So once we have installed Python, we can go to the IDE and write a simple program in Python. We will try to print hello world using Python. For that we use the function print hello world. I'll click enter. So if you see, it has printed me the output hello world. So in this video, we saw how to install Python in Windows 10 operating system, setting up the environmental variables and installing OpenCV for Python, and also to print hello world in Python idle. So in next video, we'll see a simple program to create a registration form for user registration using Python programming language. Thank you.